Hello everyone and welcome to this absolute clusterfuck of a playthrough. Honestly, if you knew the story behind this, you would cry too and you'd probably give up any will to live. So, we're going to play some Transport Fever 2. We are going to play this medium map. You can download it from Steam once my YouTube thing gets verified. So the object of this map is we are going to attempt to have two main lines. Everything's gonna be the centre in Corsham. So the first main line is going to go to Heywood, Princess Risborough, Finchley and Madeley. And our second main line is going to go from Corsham to Rednor to Porthleven to Workington and all the way up to Corringham. That's going to be the big one. But a majority of the action, I think, at this stage is going to take place on this side of the map. Okay, we're going to have a couple of branch lines. We're going to have one coming from Princess Risborough to Horwich and then up to Berkhamsted. We've got an important goods chain to create up here at a later date. And then we've got another branch line coming from Finchley to Barnard Castle and bringing it onto the other main line at Workington. Now I'm going to try and have one depot, except for very early game. We're going to have one depot, it's going to be here. And the only other stipulation is that we're only allowed to have one end resource. So only one tools factory, only one food factory, one materials factory, one machines factory, etc, etc. We can have multiple resources and we can have multiple intermediate factories like producing steel here or plastic, anything that doesn't have to be delivered to a town. And our aim is to have every town fed with every industry that it requires, as well as having passenger access, the main lines having a commuter line and an intercity route. There's tons of mods that I hope to put up at some point when I figure out how to do it. But first, we need to have some money for our venture. We've got 30 million in the bank. That's not going to last very long. And we're going to need a steady income, and that steady income is going to come from a rail line across here straight off the bat. We're going to call this the money maker, and you're very privileged to have me after 2 pints of beer. Make that 3. Right. So yeah, we're going to create a fuel line here, and that's going to bring us in a regular income, and this is going to be the main focus of our episode today. Hopefully we'll also put some food in Corsham and some materials in Princess Risborough, and we're going to end the show hopefully with a rail line delivering lumber to Princess Risborough sawmill. And I should have renamed some of these towns because I cannot pronounce Risborough. Here we go. So we're going to start off with a country road, a small one, and it's going to be straight. Now we want to go in a straight line up here, as straight as possible. I'm going to build a bit of road out here to stick our station on. And if this was a straight line, it would go I think that would actually be quite good. We would avoid this hill here. If you look at the terrain, a little bit of a hill, so that could cause a tunnel. So I think that's what we'll do. Right. Something like that. Okay, I've got to say, stop saying that as well. That's very important. We have done this a couple of times and we know what we sound like. So, train station. Let's have a cargo station. Let's have it 240 metres. Let's standard track and a catenary, unfortunately. If anyone wants to tell me how to run this game without a catenary, I would be forever grateful. That's pretty good. Now, let's pop that there. And then we're going to start building out our main line. Which is going to require 2 fast tracks coming through the station. I'm going to try and make this build fairly neat, so I don't want unfinished stuff around. There we go. Okay. We'll remove this rose here. And we'll run our back straight there. Yeah, that looks good. And here we'll add our next station. Spin it around. Pop it there. That's excellent. And we'll connect this to the road. Firstly by... oh no, we don't need to delete anything. We'll have a small road coming here. Connect you there, and then we'll just delete that. And that's nicely connected. Okay. So let's get rid of this road up here. And let's pull our track. Is that good? I think it is. And then we'll add another station. Brilliant. Put a straight road here. Like so, and then a bit of curvy road, bringing us uphill. Believe me guys, I've done this, if I've done this once, I've done this 10 times today. And that is actually a pretty good result for me. So what we need to do here is build out the line to the platform. Come on. There we go. And add a good shed. Spin it around. Pop in there. Push that in there. This is the only time we're going to use this. In future, we're going to have a depot in here, and that's going to serve the whole network. Okay, so our fuel is done. What we're going to need to do is create a line, new line, and we're going to call this Heywood temp fuel, and it's only going to be fuel. Yes, it's only going to be temporary because at a later date we're going to have a few trains running on this line, and we'll have one train dedicated to going from here to here, and then another train going from here up to Heywood East. And we'll probably have 2 trains doing that because we'll be having fuel coming from here as well. So we have crude coming here, and a drop off here, then 2 trains are going to be going up and down here, and 1 train is going to go back and forth there. Got it? I've got it. I know what I'm doing. So let's buy a vehicle. What's the best train that we have? This class called 45, so we'll buy that, and then we'll just buy as many 24, 39, 54, 169, 184, 200 for 20 million. And we're actually just going to go 213, 228, 243, 228 is our best. Okay, we don't want it to be camera shy. Okay, so before we press play, going to change our date speed to half. We don't want stuff updating too quickly. Have a little sip of beer. And we're going to have an attempt at taking a screenshot. So, here she comes. Birds flying overhead, which is always very nice. Unfortunately, this I think is a class 45 or class 45, class 46 hasn't got the best sounds on the mod. I'm going to try and get a photo before it hits the catenary pillar. There we go. We'll let it come out of the station, and then we'll out the depot, and then we'll reverse it onto the station. And I think what we'll do also is wait for a full load. Full. And then reverse the train. Oh, she struggles with it. I'm not calling the trains it struggles with the traction. Pulling all that weight. So we've got 182 and a full load of 210, so there's we're not going to have to wait around. And we can have our first inaugural run of a train in Transport Fever on this map, and it's going to be the first of many. And this is going to be a pretty sweet payday at the end. So we've got a full train. Let's ride on board. As I said, we're going to lose that depot. Well, we could lose it now. We're never going to use it again. And as soon as we can, we're going to upgrade this train as well, because it's a slovenly old thing with all this cargo on the back. After 35. And this is great. We've got the most direct route to our destination. So maximum profit, minimum effort. So once we get to the other side of this cut-in, we'll be at the oil refinery, and we'll see how much we've made with these 210 units of fuel, units of crude. And of course, once the line is bedded in, it will be going back with half a load of refined oil to make our precious fuel. So here we are. Very quiet, this train for a diesel. That should be a fairly tidy sum. And it is, look at that, 3.1 million. Excellent news. That's that can crack on. We can leave that to its own devices as we move up to Corsham. And now we're going to provide food to the quaint town, which will soon be quite a large city, of Corsham. So we'll have a country road, we'll make it bendy. But to have bendy roads and straight rail where possible. Okay, so we're going to need to put in a large, what the game calls cargo station. I would call it a cargo depot. And I'm going to put in what it calls a medium, but I would call this small. There we go. And we're going to use a goods loop system. So all the trucks are going to stop at the same places. We only need goods on the left-hand side of town at the moment. So we pick a cargo depot. We're going to go here, here, up here, there, and there, and that will cover all the city for goods for the foreseeable future. So we'll need to create two lines. So the first line is going to be cause wheat production, and that's okay. That's just going to go from there to there. We'll pop in a road depot. Like so, and we will buy 10 wheat trucks. 10. That's 9. So we'll throw one. And we'll put them all on the cause wheat production. We have a new line, and then we'll call this one cause food delivery. And it's going to go from there, there. And just important in Corsham North to make sure that we're just picking up food and we're not unloading anything. And then we will put, should we say 4? No. Cause wheat production. Find these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And food delivery. And then what we'll do, speed up, and let's get this line bedded in before we progress any further. We pay back a bit of a loan. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And we'll slow it down there. We're not far from getting our first wheat in, but it's certainly going to miss this first truck. Right, let's have a look at the lines. Okay, so I want to swap these around actually. So Corsham North for yellow, I want to do platform 4. And then for the orange one, Corsham North, and then platform 1. This way, if you have a queue of people waiting for a product, they don't block the easier route. So straight away, this truck that's coming in now is definitely going to get some goods to take back. Okay, so we're only 6 months into the game. He's left with 3. Okay, but we should start to see production ramp up now. So, gonna have a big payday in a couple of seconds' time, in about half a minute. So the next thing we want to develop is up here, and that is delivering materials to Princess Risborough. So very much the same drill as before. We put a small cargo there. And straighten this up a little bit. Like that. There we go. And then we'll just add a couple of streets here. Straight. Oh, no money. Okay, that train's about to land in a second. Just gives us nearly 3 million. So if we put a straight road there. Straight away, as soon as you touch the city, it starts to develop. I'm going to go across there. I will be going across the top later, but not right now. So actually, Risborough needs materials everywhere. Not materials, but goods everywhere. Sorry. I think we'll come in here. No, just one stop. And then we're going to come across here. Down here, here. I think that pretty much covers everywhere. So now, if we put a road depot in up here. That looks pretty good. Then we can create a couple of lines. Nearly 2 million. That's a new line, and this is going to be prink, and it will be stone production. There to there. And we're going to put in there to there. We're going to just put on 6 of these. It's a slightly slower it takes a bit longer to get started, that's what I'm trying to say. Now another new line, and this will be prink again and materials delivery. It's going to go from there. And that will get materials everywhere it needs to go. And we just want to make sure that we're only loading materials, that we're not unloading Anything up there, and it's on platform 3, which I think is going to be okay. Let's just check that the stone production is on platform 2. It's going to be okay. Let's bed this one in, and we can have a little sip of our drink. What I will do, let's create a little bypass for the lads. Okay, so we haven't added those, so they go to materials delivery. That's gonna pay back a bit more loan. Stone's going well. Tidy that up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, jeez, I didn't realise we were on fast play. Right. So the next thing we're going to do is create some oil up here. Pop in there. Pop this lad here, like this. And then we'll stick a depot in town. I'm not interested in that at the moment. I'm going to keep it away from this side of the tracks. And then don't need anything at the moment. So new line here. This is going to be Berk, and it's going to be crude production. New line. Bush, Berk, crude production, and just from there to there. Close that. Buy vehicles. These take one more, so I'm just going to buy 10 of these. Oh, what's going on? 8, 9, 10. Bang. There we go. And put these on Berk Crude production. So we've got 1 million left. Now. We've done quite a lot today, haven't we? But to end out the day, we are going to do just create a log lumber run. So to start off, we're going to need to upgrade this road. 2-lane upgrade, and there. And then we're going to need to add a station. Buildings. Cargo. We just need to line this up properly. I think we're going to just go right ahead and put it in there like that. I've got 1.4 million. Not a lot of money to spare. Let's go straight ahead and configure this. Okay, so tracks wise, we need to have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 fast tracks, and then a standard speed track, and a platform that's going to be a box standard cargo platform. and then a standard track. This is our branch line that's going to go up to the lumberyard and our eventual solo train depot. Close this, and then up here, we're going to put our depot in here. We're going to have a single track, out of money. So rotate that. That's nice and parallel to the road, nice and close to that copse. Okay, we'll have to wait for that train to come in now. It's just going up the line. Okay, so we'll pop that there. And then we'll run this over here to here. I'll double track this straight away. Because I can. There we go. And then we're going to put our depot in the woods. Let's bring this onto the line like this. And then we'll add a little two-way signal here on the trackside one, just to stop it joining the line when our lumber train is in there. We'll create the line. So that's the Heywood halt, Heywood Lumber. The new line is going to be HEYW lumber production. We'll go from there to that. So we've got 2 million in the bank, and we owe 21 million. We've got nowhere near enough for a train. We're going to have to forward time. So we can't add any more capacity on here. I think we could definitely add another vehicle here. And we could definitely add another vehicle here. Ah. Yeah, I mean, it's early game. We're just teetering on not having any money. It's only going to take a couple of episodes to get over that. And then we're going to have unlimited funds. Oh, looking forward to seeing something fast running down there. That's really good. Next situation now is 18. How are we looking for this lot? Okay, they're okay. I think we're going to do a... No, I think we're going to do a wait till full. That's working well. And we could definitely do with more on this line. I think 2 more would do there. Okay, so we're going to borrow up to our 30 million max. Lovely, and we're just going to put the game on normal speed now. And we're just going to buy whatever train we can. So we're going to buy a Class 37, it's the cheapest of our diesels. And just as many as these will, no, flat car, as we can afford, which actually turns out to be absolutely fine buy. And then we'll pop that on lumber production. This is actually a really good model. I really like this. It's got a fantastic engine sound to it. Whoever did this did a cracking job. Not an engine I've seen very often, but certainly one I'm fully aware of. Okay, I'll wait till it clears the switch. And then we'll reverse it back in to pick up its first round of logs. And then we'll ride it, and I think we're going to call it a day there. Right, fab. Pretty awesome train. So there's probably enough to, yeah, there's more than enough to fill it. And this will be a pretty good payout when it arrives just down the road. I've got 130 units on there, but no money to buy another one. I would have bought one quickly, but we've nearly got a full run. Okay, let's ride the branch line. Switch looks all in order. Hang on a second, this isn't right, we've not signalled it. What kind of moron doesn't signal it? Well, me. You've clearly never spent any time with me. Right, so we'll have a standard signal going up. Look at my bloody money. There we go. Okay, so we'll put a signal going up. Once it's in the station, it doesn't care. There we go. So if we look at the line now, it's up and down. We're going up on the left because we're in the UK, and that's not where anyone would want to be right now. Let's see how much this makes. It's pretty tidy. 1.1 million. Added to our account. Let's repay that and just jump on board, and I'll you know, do all that stuff. There we go. Oh. There we go. Okay, so I've been disco breaking. This has been episode 1 for the 3rd time. It's hurt me a lot more than it's hurt you, and you've had to sit and watch it, so yeah. Enjoy Transport Fever, and I'm going to see you really, really soon when I have another episode out. Thanks. Bye now.